Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Braves look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's Merrifield. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jones is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Backhanded. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping up now, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ashburn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Routine out there for Andrew. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes in there. Now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitter.
In now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 0-2 once more. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Mike Minor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run and no RBIs either. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Jay Buhner. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jay Buhner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Buhner, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Takes this the other way to right. Murphy is there, one away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back on it. Gone! solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
With Merrifield next to hit. Yes, he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Minor gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That finds the zone, a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Casilla is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Beam. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Beam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The first baseman, Freddie.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 out, nobody on. And in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Freeman is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat
the
path.
third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a base hit into center field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The right field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 left. Digging in for his second at bat, Richie Ashburn.
The center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch laid square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready now, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at bat. Fastball just off the inside corner. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is right there as McCann gets his man.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
McCovey, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Jay Buhner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Up top, it's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is lifted out to left. Parra on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Striding into the box, James Beam has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
In now, Chipper Jones. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And that's the first out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Dale Murphy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ashburn racing back. Still going back.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
2 runs on the board after that home run by Dale Murphy. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Enos Slaughter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Enos Slaughter.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. 309 is the average entering play. 18 homers and 84 runs batted in.
Oh, that's too high.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Richie Ashburn. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Elvis Urban will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 24, Elvis.
Coming to the plate. Tyler Wade will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Johnny Friedrich will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Johnny Friedrich.
The numbers, 282 to start play. Home runs up to 30 now, and 54 runs batted in. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over. Wade aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Popped up, back behind second. Merrifield shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike.
Stepping up,
Your attention,
Fred
please.
McGriff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Fred McGriff.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. He'll come into this one at 328, 18 homers, and 48 driven in. McGriff swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the third round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The batter, number 11.
Now batting, James Beam.
Beam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Reyes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tyler Wade will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Braves. Now playing second base, number 14, Tyler
Johnny
Wade.
Friedrich will stay in the ballgame now and take over
17,
in left field.
Johnny Friedrich.
Charlie Morton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 50.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie McCovey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Jay Buhner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's only 2 for 10. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ashburn shading to his right. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ashburn on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't.
And there's ball 4 on the intentional walk as Andrew heads down to take his spot at first. ready for another shot. Solomon Gund will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Line drive, base hit down the line. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here it comes. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the break. Solomon Gund will stay in the ball game. He'll likely do the catching from here out. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game here as he takes.
Solomon Gund.
J.C. Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
J.C. Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0 in lifetime matchups with J.C. Ramirez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One and 2 now. Casilla on at first, nobody out. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 1.
Striding in, Richie Ashburn is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready with the 0-1. Hopped up. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 5-1. Yoshihisa Hirano has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Stepping in. Pablo Reyes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Odell Montag will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Odell Montag.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Odell Montag has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, James Beam on the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. They're up 5-1. Pablo Reyes will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 15.
Joe Smith is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Leading off the inning, Willie McCovey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now at the plate, Jay Buhner, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Trying to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. And the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location. First 2 pitches and that at bat really good. Mark, the 3rd one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2 and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
So digging in now, Dale Murphy, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McCovey takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Andrew Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Freeman on 3rd with 2 out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 4.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 6 and the Brewers 1. Striding in.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman,
CNL Perez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 51.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, Wellington.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Wellington Castillo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Perez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
6-1 the final tally today. Atlanta win for the 106th time, most in the division. Mike Minor earns win number 15 on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.